Hey, that's thing two, Overture episode 57. I'm Kevin.
No, I'm Nolan.
All right, we're gonna begin. We're gonna begin with when Nolan was here. I got a phone call from some guy. He typed in the wrong number and thought I was his father, which is inaccurate on many levels. But maybe, who knows?
Who knows? Maybe it's your secret son.
It's my secret son. It was like or it was the idea of like in Batman Beyond where they took my DNA and then they shot it into someone and then it changed his balls to make the sperm of Bruce Wayne.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, where Terry McGinnis's dad is basically his genetic code has been rewritten. So like, no, he Terry and his brother are Bruce's kids.
I like the idea of asking Amanda Waller. Hold on. Oh, you changed his balls?
Yeah, he
What do you
changed his
mean?
balls. His balls are now he doesn't have his balls no more.
Amanda Waller, why'd you make a serum like this? This is very odd.
Yeah, well, no, they needed a Batman.
We need a Batman. Yeah, there's other ways to do that, but
No, we had to do this way. We had to set it up. We had to make you. We had to make Terry, and that I'm still saying Terry's brother is technically also a Batman.
here's the problem. I feel like Amanda Waller would do it more than once. So there's
Oh,
at least
I like that idea. There's several.
there's like 7 to 8 Batman.
Oh, there's a bunch. That would make sense. I like that. That'd be a better plot than the Suicide Game.
Oh yeah.
Or if there's a plot where like after Harley Quinn killed Batman, she had to like preserve his balls for the Batman Beyond Ball program.
Oh no, but here's the real trick. Now Joker's balls have also been
Oh
saved.
no! That's okay. Let me let's just say that this plot would be way better than the Suicide Squad's game actual plot, where it was this war of all the superheroes' balls to clone super children.
Yeah. Amanda Waller, why do you have all these serums? What are you doing?
Well, it's the only way. We need to get like a new Superman, so we have Superman balls. I mean, that'd actually be pretty good. Like, let me tell you, if you could start making Supermans, that's like a pretty good.
Oh yeah.
That's a pretty good pair you got there. I mean, you could do a lot. All right, did you see the Elden Ring
Yeah.
trailer?
Oh yeah. Let's get into
yeah, let's just
Shadow
go
of
on.
the Earth Tree.
Yeah, it looks
Uh,
pretty cool.
hey, more Elden Ring. I'm happy.
It's $40, which is probably right because it looked like
Yeah.
that's two Elden Ring zones in a dungeon at least.
That's at least like 30 to 40 hours of Elden Ring.
Yeah,
I'll
that's a
take it.
lot. It's gonna be a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna play it on launch because my backlog is so full to the brim.
Yeah, same. But I will be getting it and playing it eventually.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Like it's all
That's
the problem is I have so many. I have other FromSoft games I haven't yet played.
Yeah, me too.
Like what? I don't know.
I still gotta finish Armored Core.
I haven't even started Armored Core.
Gosh. I
Like,
was going to start it, and then the Helldivers came in.
oh,
So
tell me
that,
about the hell diving. Tell me about
oh,
that.
there's a few more things I
All
like
right. All right. Yeah.
with the
Just
Shadow.
yeah.
Uh, I really love the Impaler. What a cool character!
Oh man, that's so dope.
What an awesome name!
Yeah, he is Mesmer the Impaler. Do you think that's young? Is it Rykart who I'm thinking of, the Snake Man?
I don't know.
Because
Wait,
like,
but he also has blood magic though, so
yeah,
maybe it's the child offspring of Moog.
you think it could be like a Mo? It's the Mo. What Moog wanted, the
Yeah.
Moog Mikkel. Like, okay, so do you think we're in the future, the past, or
Ooh.
alternate dimension? So there's like
I
we're either to the future, the past, or the side.
Here's what I hope. I hope it's just another tree out there that's all shitty.
I think it's the past.
Ooh, I would like the
I
past
think
though.
it's the past because mainly Dark Souls 1's DLC was the past. and it looked like Renala was alive.
Hmm.
She was in
Oh
that
yeah.
trailer. She was like sitting there, and I think it looked like there's the Farum Azula was on the ground. So my theory is it's the past and it's post the Volcano Manor rebellion. I think this is
Hmm.
like right after,
Like this is right before things start getting bad.
or this is right after. This is as the Golden Order is establishing itself, because that was like the big deal. If my Elden Ring history is to be remembered,
Oh yeah, they were the big shit.
yeah, yeah, it's the idea like they rebelled. They got the serpent, because like that serpent blood magic kind of looks like what he was doing. He had the snakes on him.
Oh, so good.
Is that sword the lance you get when you fight him? I don't know. That's for Vati will confirm it. Vati
Vonnie,
Vidya is already combing over this with a fine tooth comb, and in like a week or two will release a 3 hour video, 1 hour per minute, telling us
uh,
all about it.
yeah, he'll give us all the information we need. Give him like 3 hours. He's already dissected the trailer.
Oh, well, yeah, but you got to produce it.
Yeah,
That's where the effort, the team. But I suspect that that's what's going on. That's my theory. Is we're finding out. I wouldn't. I like. I could understand if it was into like the shadow zone or whatever. If it was in like a shadow world or alternate reality, which I guess kind of works with the whole Dark Souls deal.
that's also the thing. It's going to be like connected to the underground area,
Yeah, I mean,
and
because
it's just going to yeah,
the current theory is you're gonna get there by touching like Mikola's egg.
holding his hand.
Yes, you gotta touch that hand. You gotta beat Moog. And if you can beat Moog, then you're leveled enough for the DLC. That would be my guess.
That's fair. Yeah,
Because it's kind of like that mid game 70, 65, 70% range. You've gotten to that to part you've gotten to where you can get to the you've gotten past the capital. You're in the mountains.
yeah.
That's about where I would
You
suspect the
you
DLC
you pretty
is.
much hitting all the major. You're at a level you can beat all the major big bad.
Yeah,
So it's like, all right, you're tuned.
you're ready to go. You're ready to have your excursion into the alternate zone. You got to beat Moog though. If you can beat Moog, you're good. That weird lion thing, it looked cool.
There's a bunch of kung fu moves that I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah,
I
you
love
got
this.
like some spin kicks, some weapon arts. You got throwing a pot.
Throw that big pot.
You throw it.
I I don't want that big pot to be an item. I want that to be an ability.
It looks like a spell. You
So,
you got the lion roar. Obviously that's some kind of grafted thing.
man,
Some kind
I
of
love all
grafted
that.
lion. I like the hippo that was roaring at you, and then it stopped, and then all like the lightning bolts came out of it, and it grew a mane. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm like, yeah, that's some from. I got the big suck leech, your
Oh
Bloodborne
yeah,
big suck leech. There it is.
don't,
It's from
don't get
soft.
grabbed.
It's from really of all like the FromSoft games, Elden Ring has like all the parts in there. It's like, yo, you like that Bloodborne space stuff? It's here. It's explicitly here.
Well, we'll give you more of it. I know we know you love it.
Sony won't let us make Bloodborne 2, so we just have to keep dispersing Bloodborne 2 in all of our other games. They should really just let them make Bloodborne 2.
Yeah.
They should really do it. Why not, Sony?
Oh yeah. Also, that guy like ripping his head off.
Oh yeah, he's going for
That's
it.
awesome.
They gotta get their Guardian Ape moment part 2. Where the monkey rip off him own head.
All I'm thinking about is like, man, what games are coming in right now?
Oh, it's nothing.
Sony's not having it until March next year.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Uh,
I wish I should have started the podcast earlier, Drew, because I got a phone call from a wrong number where a guy thought I was his dad. And I told him no, and then I was telling him on speaker, talking to Nolan about how some guy thinks I'm his dad, and then he hung up.
Oh, poor man.
I kind of feel bad, but I don't. You typed in the wrong number.
This is your dad.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Hey, son, it's me.
I mean, okay, there's still people who don't just use their contact list to call people. Okay, sure. But like, oh my, I always hate the most when you say, oh, this is the wrong number. And then they tell you the number they were supposed to have dialed. It's like, what am I? Oh, you caught me. I'm lying. You're right.
You're right. I am your mom. Yep, the barbecue's at 5 instead of 4. You got me. This is all a ruse.
Yep. Son, it's your mother. She doesn't want you at the barbecue. I hate to break it to you.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Yeah, and then we were talking about Elden Ring for a bit.
Yeah, we talked about Elden Ring.
Tekken 8's out. That's a video game.
Tekken 8's cool.
That's a good game.
I want to
Tekken
play
8's
it.
great.
Capcom Cup's this weekend. Problem X qualified last weekend for the last chance qualifier.
Who is it? Oh, listen, I got Bon, Punk, Daigo, Tokido, Goichi. All my favorites are in.
I don't know. I've been watching too much League of Legends. I don't know about fighting games anymore.
Yeah? Did we talk about the pool of death at Capcom Cup?
No, you'll have to tell me.
Did I post it anywhere?
I think it's in the latest Castle Super Beast, but due to the length of it, I'll probably listen to that about like Thursday or Friday.
So yeah, there's a death pool because they did random seeding. They just, did lottery. And that means that one of the pools is like Minna, Kaba, God, come on, Twitter, work with me here. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to pull this up while driving, but like
just some real killers.
And then you look at some of the other pools, and it's like Joe Ume Rogan, and like, and it's just like, oh, okay, so pool 6 is gonna decide who wins Capcom Cup. Got it. Oh, I think Angry Bird's in that one.
Is one of the birds in there, or both of them?
Yeah, just one of the birds is in there.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's like Angry Birds, Minna, Kaba, some top Japanese players. So like, oh, yep, this sucks. I miss the days of Capcom Cup where Nemo always won last chance qualifier. Where it was just like, nope, Nemo's just gonna win it. This is his like, oh, I have a professional job and I can't travel for points, so I'm just gonna win last chance qualifier. Am I cutting out?
No, you're fine.
Yeah, you're good.
I was just listening.
Okay. It's one of those things where I'm driving, so like I never know when it's like, oh, nope.
No, that's part of the danger.
No, honestly, I'm excited for the big final. There's going to be some great fights in there.
And they've already announced there's not any news, which is very nice, so people aren't like waiting the whole time.
Yeah, they did the Eddie stuff early, so it's like, all right, here's what's coming. That's it.
Yep. Here's the Ed trailer.
Did we talk about how Ed is cool?
Dude, Ed's so cool.
Yep. He doesn't kick anymore, so now he's cool.
Yeah, he has those
flickers.
The flicker punches, which I think are cool.
He's like the hungry guy from Ippo.
Well, there's several. Style. Yeah, there's Hitman's. There's like 2 guys that do the flicker.
Yeah.
Also, Yamazaki.
Yeah.
Oh, Yamazaki's the best though.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then he can.
Just Ippo, don't fuck my sister. Okay.
No, that's not Yamazaki. Yamazaki's from.
No,
I know the
Fighters.
guy you're talking about from
He's talking about
Ippo.
Ryuzaki. Is it Ryuzaki or Ryuma?
I don't
It's
remember.
something.
There's the guy that Ippo's dating his sister and he hates it.
Yeah.
He hates him.
The guy who moved up a weight class, and it was like, oh, thank God. And then Aoki and
Mashiba
yeah,
is that guy.
we're like, wait,
Yeah.
that means he's in our weight class.
Yeah.
That was the one where he fought the hungry guy in Ippo, and he just started cheating to punch him more because he like accidentally like shoved his sister.
Yeah.
No, it's round one. They both fight immaculately and do not break any rules. And round two, they both say "fuck this" and immediately start cheating.
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
It's so good.
So great.
Now he's gonna have to start using his psycho power.
Yeah.
Throw a punch at Fireball.
Dude.
Good job, Ed.
No.
Street Fighter.
I'm cool if we have Ed forever now, and then that's just the replacement for Balrog.
Yeah, that's fine. I think
Yep.
that's cool.
Yep.
Street Fighter has been Street Fighter 6 is the redemption tour of characters I did not like, and then they're kind of like, hey, we're working on it.
Seriously, they realized, oh, Fang, there's no redemption for Fang. Let's just turn Fang into a cute girl.
You're like, yo, Frang into that girl who broke it, but maybe you should fix. And you go, yeah, okay, that's okay.
The Ultra David Danny.
Yeah, it'll work. I'm saying they're doing it. Luke, I've turned around on Luke.
I think that's more to do with his voice actor.
Hey,
though.
that's part of the
think
plan.
Anything they did.
That's all parts of the plan. Luke's okay. Luke is the young Sheldon of Street Fighter.
Stop pushing young Sheldon.
I will
It's
never
not gonna
stop
happen.
it. I'm gonna keep
It's
pushing
not
it.
that good, Kevin.
It's pretty
I
good. I like
no,
it.
it's not.
No, it's pretty
Eh.
good.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's all no, that's pretty good. That's all right. Could do worse.
Like this is Dragon Ball Evolution, where you expected it to be complete ass, and it delivers just above complete ass. So you're like, oh well, this isn't complete ass.
See, I'm saying young Sheldon is pretty decent. It's pretty good. Has some moments. There's plot lines and characters.
Oh, yeah.
All right, whatever.
Season 1 of Johnny Test had moments.
No, it didn't.
Season 1 did.
No, it didn't.
Whiplash.
I watched Johnny Test. It was garbage. It started garbage. It never.
Oh yeah,
improved.
but Young Sheldon is good.
Yeah.
We're supposed to leave your taste.
Yeah, young Sheldon gets all right.
Nolan,
some
you gotta
good
help me
moments.
gaslight Kevin into questioning all of his tastes.
You can't.
I don't know.
My
there's,
tastes
like,
are
some
already
interesting-
questionable.
There's some interesting things in Young Sheldon. I'm like, oh, that's neat.
It is.
Well, but then there's also the younger brother getting a older woman pregnant.
Don't worry about
But
that.
I'm like,
Don't worry
yeah.
about that.
See,
That happens.
that's why he's ignoring that.
Don't worry about
It's like,
that. We haven't got there yet. Don't worry about it.
uh,
Don't worry about that.
See? So, and don't forget the entire premise of the show fails where young Sheldon can learn and grow not at all, because at the end he must start as Big Bang Theory season 1 episode 1 Sheldon.
Currently, my dad and me's our headcanon is that this is a different universe. They've already discussed the multiverses of Young Sheldon in an episode, and we are in the multiverse in which the Big Bang Theory never happens. It is.
So then, by that premise, this cannot be young Sheldon.
Well,
This
it is
an
a
entirely
young
different
Sheldon.
person.
It's just different.
No, then it would just be called Sheldon.
No, but
this
it's
is
young Sheldon because
No,
Sheldon does
it's-
give voiceovers about his past, but it might not
Yeah, so
be
it's-
the Big Bang Theory Sheldon. We might be
No,
in
but that
Timeline
is-
3.
wait, hold on.
Is Sheldon.
That makes it Big Bang Theory remake.
Yeah, this is the Big Bang Theory like rebirth .33 or whatever.
This is
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory re-colon.
Yeah, like really, because see, apparently in the Big Bang Theory lore, like Sheldon's dad was was an abusive kind of drunk man who cheated on his wife, and that has not happened in young Sheldon. Therefore, the timeline is different.
So again, the entire premise of it is flawed.
We are a remake of young Sheldon. We're a remake of Big Bang Theory. They even added their own kind of like the glasses girl.
Penny?
Yeah,
No.
they added her to young Sheldon. She's like
No,
it's
Penny's the pot blonde.
Yeah, Penny is the other girl. This is like Paige, who's a smart girl that's smarter than Sheldon, but also socially adjusted, and Sheldon can't handle it. It's pretty good.
How are you normal?
They did that in Malcolm in the Middle.
They did do that in Malcolm in the there's a lot of Malcolm vibes in this show. They basically just ripped off Malcolm in the Middle, kinda, and you know what?
That's a good one to rip. Shows you can rip off.
I'm saying, if you're gonna rip off something,
you don't rip off Malcolm in the Middle and then inject Big Bang Theory.
Well, you do when you want that normie money. Normies love the Big Bang Theory. I don't know if you know this.
And I still don't understand why.
Because Drew, the smart people are dumber than you. That make you the smart people, really. Think about it.
There's nothing.
That's the whole point of that show. Is here's the smart science people, but they dumb. That means you smart.
Kevin, are you saying that the Big Bang Theory is responsible for anti-vaxxers?
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
Right, look, I may not be as smart as Sheldon, but I'm good in social situations.
You see, Sheldon don't know what a car is. Him don't know. He think he know about physics. He don't know about stick shift.
No tire.
He don't know what a tire even is. He think it's some video game.
And here's the problem: like in that situation, all it takes is like Sheldon just have a little bit of interest, and he'll learn all about that.
That's actually several plot lines.
See, exactly.
And young Sheldon, where he just there was a good episode where he decided to read all of the Bible so he could dunk on the pastor. And I'm like, you know what? That's a good use of that character. Anyway,
use that power for good.
About other things. Tell me about Helldivers.
Oh yeah. As a fan of Peter Van Hoven, and a huge fan of Starship Troopers, it's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted out of Starship Troopers game, and it's also really fun.
That's good to hear.
It's so stressful. Oh, God, I love the game so much. I don't like that I have to sit in queue for like 20 minutes just to play, but they're working on it.
Are they DJ Khaled suffering from success?
They are. It's the Final Fantasy 14. Yeah. Play something else, for the love of God. We're full. Leave.
There's worse problems to have than too many people want to play your video game.
Listen, Nolan, you just get a book. You just read a book while you're waiting in queue.
Actually, I've been reading manga.
Literature.
What are you reading, Nolan? What's your Helldiver experience?
So mainly, I'm reading something called Dogs Red right now, which is a.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a hockey manga made by the guy that did Golden Kamuy. And it's really good.
I like Golden Kamuy.
Yeah, I'm sure I would like the manga better than the anime.
I liked it. I didn't like it enough to like keep up with it, but like, it's all right. I'd give it. I'd say Golden Kamuy's the young Sheldon of anime.
Yeah. No, it's about like a young figure skater who starts playing hockey after he gets kicked out of male figure skating.
Oh hell yeah! So it's Hockey Airmaster.
Yes.
Where Maki the Airmaster got too tall for gymnastics, so she had to go into street fighting.
Honestly, yes.
I mean, that's just hockey. Did they include Shorzy? Is there a Shorzy?
There's a few Shorzies.
Okay, good, because apparently, from what I hear, has never been on a hockey team is that Shorzy is an accurate depiction that every team has a Shorzy, sometimes multiple.
There's Shorzy, there's a few goons. The coach is insane, and he also really loves Snoopy for some reason.
Good. Well, because Snoopy rules.
He's pretty great. Anyway, man, it's been a while since the game's like given me like sort of PTSD from playing it with Helldivers.
Good.
It's like I'm waking up and I'm like, oh, damn, there's automatons.
Yeah, those robots. Are you in Robot Nam? They're in the. You're getting your Vietnam flashbacks, but it's robots.
It's phone and internet. There we go.
It's very accurate.
I heard about Robot Nam.
It is Robot Vietnam, and it is horrible. But man, it's like some of the best levels of the game.
Yeah, because you gotta get your citizenship service.
I really like that Helldivers did the natural evolution from like Doom 2016.
Yeah.
I like that the planet
capitalism has discovered hell. It's time to do capitalism on hell.
I think it's really funny how Earth is called Super Earth.
Earth.
It's
such a stupid. I think it was
straight up word for word what Jeff Gershman just said on the podcast about.
I'm saying, great minds think alike. You're like, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty.
Jeff Gershman does not watch Young Sheldon. Thank you.
Well, Jeff Gershman is the Young Sheldon of the video game industry.
How dare you?
No, he's not. Because he had critical
theory of the video game.
No, he doesn't have normie appeal.
I know. I was gonna say actually that's Cutie Pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, cute. Yeah, you gotta have like normie, whatever. But yeah, like it looks cool. I was just gonna talk about. I think Cameron of Loading Ready Run tweeted that said, "I will not associate anyone that does not understand Starship Troopers."
Yeah, that's what I love. I love that now, like, Starship Troopers discourse is coming back up again.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Where just a bunch of idiots are like, what? I don't think there's any sort of meta commentary.
No, what you're seeing is that the fascists are coming out, and they're like, what's wrong with killing all the bugs?
I love it.
Yeah. No, I love now we're seeing people who the dunking has happened so hard that the goalpost has now moved from, okay, maybe it is fascist satire to, but is it effective fascist satire?
Yeah.
It's like the world we're seeing is actually like utopian and good, so how could it be fascist?
Listen, what's the big deal? Service does demand citizenship. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea.
Listen, you can only vote if you're in the military. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
You can only have kids if you're in the military.
Yeah, if you've served.
Yeah, what's the problem here?
Or you also can't, run for public office unless you're, part of the military.
You have no say in any type of public policy unless you serve in the military.
And if you speak out about it, you get executed. Just normal stuff. I think that's a great idea. I think we should implement that in the USA.
It's not like every adult in Johnny Rico's life that came from the military was horribly disfigured both physically and mentally from basically sent to a hellhole planet to fight bugs for no reason. But
one of the best parts of the movie, not the best, we know what the best part is, but one of the best parts of the movie is where the guy's like asking for his papers and his assignment, and he's like, oh, mobile infantry. And he grabs his hands with his robot hands and says, mobile infantry made me the man I am today.
And you see him roll out.
And he doesn't have legs either. And Johnny Rico is just like, uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
He won't allow himself to think about what this means for himself.
The poor tragedy of Johnny Rico.
Yeah.
He didn't even get to hook up with Cameron.
No, the
sad whole reason he joined the military.
Like, it's so sad because you see like a dumb guy just get completely eaten by the fascist machine.
Yep.
And you saw that there was, like, Johnny Rico was, like, a sensitive man.
Yes.
He was dumb, But like, since he didn't have a chance, he literally did not have a chance to. And then at the end of the movie, he's just a monster.
Yep. Do you want to live forever?
Churned out.
Yeah, he just got eaten up and spit out, and it's really sad.
Yep.
No, Patrick Harris is over there just being Sheldon.
Oh, he's just Nazi psychic
Sheldon.
man. Yeah.
Yep.
He's just bazingaing his way to the psychic development Nazi corps.
I bazinga the brain bug.
See, I remember watching, like, I remember the first time I watched Starship Troopers, and when
the young Sheldon of science.
Yeah, the young Sheldon of science fiction, and when Neil Patrick Harris put his head on the brain bug and said it was afraid, and I felt really sad, and then they all started cheering, and I'm like, oh no. I'm like, it's just a little bug. That bug couldn't throw an asteroid across the dimension of you, you idiots.
Let's remember, the humans attacked the bugs first.
Mm-hmm. Let's remember that the humans staged, they threw an asteroid at to say the bugs did it, as if the stupid bugs could somehow, who don't have, like, spaceships, could somehow do it.
Yeah, the best they have is, like, bugs that can shoot spores into, like, shoot into energy blasts into space.
Yeah.
They can't, and they're not long-reaching.
No.
They just get into orbit.
They're just bugs.
And then humanity is like, yes, Mormon religious sect, you can go to this planet and set up a religious base.
No, it's totally cool. There's nothing there. Don't worry. And just see their eviscerated bodies on live TV.
Bugs don't know it. It's that one bug that had the human eye, and then he looked at it, and then it looked kind of at it with its sad puppy dog eye, and then he just started shooting it.
The shotgun.
Yeah, because he couldn't handle it.
There's fucking no humanity. There's literally a part in Helldivers where it's like, hey, make sure you take your desensitization training. You know.
Oh, so hell yeah!
By the horrors of war. Oh man.
No, it sounds great.
That game's great. I think it's gonna be going for a while because the developers are like, yeah, we're just gonna keep working on this because we love it.
Yeah, apparently in Helldivers 1 there's like a third faction they haven't introduced yet, which is like the tech aliens, the Protoss.
The Covenant.
Yeah, the Covenant Protoss apparently has to show up.
Oh, so that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, so I'm glad you're enjoying that.
Oh man, no, it's great.
You know what I didn't enjoy?
Yeah,
Young Sheldon?
No, A Haunting in Venice. Did not like that movie.
Okay, so how are the other two?
So I haven't seen. I saw Death on the Nile, which I loved. I thought that movie was
was a good one.
And then I watched Haunting in Venice, which I did not like. I thought Haunting in Venice is well shot. Like it's a very well like from a technical standpoint, well done. Mm-hmm. But as a mystery, it sucked ass because it was impossible. Like, I'm going to ruin one of the major plot twists of Haunting in Venice. That pissed me off because typically I don't like mystery stories in which it's literally impossible to like even get an inkling on what the deal was. Like, so
like you don't see any of those clues or anything at all.
No, it's one of those things. So there's like a part. I'm just gonna get early. This is not like the major mystery. So Haunting in Venice, like there's a medium doing a seance, and our detective man's supposed to be there.
Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah, and our detective man Hercule Poirot is supposed to like debunk it. And during the seance, he leaves the door, walks over to like the chimney, and pulls a guy out of the chimney. And he goes, there was a guy in the chimney with like a radio control that was controlling the typewriter. And I knew it because I saw like a footprint in the ashes, but we, the audience, don't get to see that. And you're just kind of like, well, I couldn't solve it. Like you're noticing things that are off screen, and then you're backfilling it as if like, aha, all along. And I'm like, that's not a good mystery writing. I don't like that. Because that doesn't make the character seem super smart. It just makes it seem like I wasn't looking, like I was forced to look away. I'm forced to go into a room with a blindfold on, and someone says, "Did you notice that the guy on the left had the gun?" And I'm like, "No, I was wearing the blindfold." But anyway, like, I don't know. I didn't like it. As a mystery or a horror. I thought the horror was kind of weak. I'm hearing some Master of Occultism.
No.
Yep.
It's cool though.
But I mean, I kind of wanted to see that after watching Death on a Nile. So
Yeah, I mean, if you have like Hulu, you can watch it. I just did not like it. You might like it. I didn't like it, but as a mystery, I'm more looking for more murder mystery than like paranormal. Like, I don't think it's a good murder mystery. See, there's like 2 leagues of Perry Mason episodes. You get the ones that you can solve the mystery because the clues are there, and then you get the ones that are not, and they're just kind of like, well, Paul Drake walked in with an envelope, and the envelope said that the man had a double account, and he was calling the witness and the murder victim, and that proves it. And you're like, well, thank you, but I could not have known this until the courtroom reveal.
Thanks, B team. You really phoned in this one.
B team phoned it in. It wasn't the one that I really liked where the person's tried to set up a fake camera shot to show that they were there at the right time, but they got the shadows wrong in the camera. So like it was in the morning shadows instead of the evening. I was like, oh, that's well done.
Have you watched Columbo?
I haven't seen it. I have not Columbo'd yet.
Yeah, I mean, if you like Perry Mason, you should just watch Columbo. But the one thing is, every episode of Columbo starts with you getting to watch the murder happen.
And that's Columbo getting it.
And then you're watching the episode of like Columbo just turning the screws on the culprit.
Yeah.
And just like you're watching him unravel it, but it's just this sadistic pleasure of watching the culprit squirm.
Yeah, like it's just with usually these are the kinds of shows I'll watch with my dad, and we only have like one per genre because otherwise it gets foggy. That's why we watch like one Western, one mystery, one like sitcom. Oh, sometimes 2. We've also been watching like Fresh Prince, and Fresh Prince is pretty good.
The new one?
No, the good one.
I didn't even have to ask. I knew he was going to be watching the new drama one.
But the new one is the young Sheldon of Fresh Prince Bel-Airs.
I don't think so, Drew.
No, it's horrible.
I don't think so. I don't think
exactly. The young Sheldon of Fresh Prince
No,
Bel-Air.
Sheldon is good. This young Sheldon is the improvement. I don't know. Do they even throw Jazz out of the house in the drama?
No, because it's serious.
But they should have that climactic moment where Uncle Phil throws Jazz out of the house and he goes, ah! Because that's the part you want.
The best. The funniest one.
Jazz is my favorite character on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
He is pretty funny.
He's great. I like it. I like Jazz.
Every part of him.
He's just dumb in a way I appreciate. I also like Carlton. Basically, I like a lot of the characters in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I kind of like them all. They all have their moments. It's a good cast.
Speaking of something I don't like, man, I really don't like American Idol. I hope they never do anything with it.
I did not see the defunct land. You have to tell me about it.
Oh god.
Yeah, I still haven't watched it either.
Oh, you guys still? Okay, we'll save it for another time then, because it's great. It's like the most American thing ever.
Is it one of those like Bob Iger saw a TV show and said, "How about we make a theme park based on this TV show?"
Yes.
Oh hell! Oh, those are the good ones. Those are the good ones where he's like, "Oh, we're gonna cash out on this." And then it's like you're like, no, Bob Iger, that's
Bob
not.
Iger, it's awful.
That's a
Horrible
a
idea.
terrible idea. That's like taking the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and making it a serious drama show.
What's also a bad idea? Playing League of Legends.
It is a very bad idea.
Yeah.
You should not play League of Legends.
I know. I've not been playing League of Legends for most of my life.
Man, I've been playing League of Legends though.
I played it once in college, hated it, and never touched it again.
Oh man, it's terrible. Like it's that terrible thing, and you go, but sometimes it's not.
Kevin prefers Dota.
I did prefer Dota, but I think Dota got too complex for me. Dota's too malleable. Also, I don't like the lore of the characters in Dota.
So help me, Nolan. He is about to complain about League of Legends in such a way that he is saying it is not malleable enough and is too simplistic.
Wrong. The problem of League of Legends has the advanced problem. Not as advanced as the game that made me even more angry, which was Pokemon Unite.
Which was Tatsunoko versus Capcom?
Pokemon Unite got me more angry than Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
Oh, damn!
Because with Pokemon Unite, you are on a team with literal children who are just running around as Pikachu, and they will not take objectives no matter how much you ping them.
So, okay, great. So it's Splatoon. It's
yeah, like
you're playing with literal children who are just like shooting each other. It's like, no, ink the
no,
ground.
you gotta ink the territory, and that's kind of. But I've discovered that some people get the offloading of I didn't lose, it was my team is bad, whereas for me, I get more angry when my team is bad because that means I didn't have a chance to begin with. The game was rigged from the start. When you're loading into the game as a AD carry and your partner is Trump 2024 and Trump 2024 proceeds to just feed, die, and just tank the game, and you're just like, yep, what was I expecting?
Nothing I could do.
The game is over. I'm just losing. I can't stop it.
But so is this the same thing for League of Legends?
Well, Trump 2024 was League of Legends. Trump 2024 is not.
Pokemon Unite.
No. Pokemon Unite is like actual innocent children that I'm mad at, but I can't get that. Like, them being actual children makes me more angry because I can't even get the justifiable that there's some idiot on the internet. Like a child, like a 7-year-old that picks the game to be Pikachu and runs around and presses buttons and doesn't play the game correctly. While that does make me incredibly angry, I'm also upset because that's just child. Mm-hmm. This is someone who purposefully joined my game, named Trump 2024, and just fucked everything up. This was awful. Just ruined it. Ruined my game. Awful. But then sometimes you win and you're like, okay. Because like when the gears actually turn and you get a decent game, then League of Legends is okay. And then you're like, oh, okay. It's just you're doing a random shot of will you get 5 people on your team that want to play a game? Or will will you get 3 people that want to play a game, 1 person that is terrible, and then 1 person that just quits instantly.
One person just yells profanities.
Oh yeah, you get that guy.
Someone's off making food.
Someone is off making food. They have their comms on. I don't play with comms. That's like the dumbest thing you would ever do.
No.
That's like sub Xbox Live. But yeah, it's a nightmare.
This is why I only play fighting games. That's why that's the only competitive genre I play.
Also, TFT is still really good. I'm bad at it, but it's still really good.
Team Fortress Tactics?
Team Fight Tactics.
I would rather play Team Fortress.
It's so good. The music changes when you're...
Tactics?
Final Fantasy Tactics is pretty good.
No, Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Final Fantasy. I was like, oh, well,
We're just making TF jokes.
I like, just make... Square Enix could make a TFT clone that's just Final Fantasy. You get 3 clouds and he evolves. They could do it. Wouldn't be
But
hard.
then, how would they
Pokemon could
blame
do it.
the Americas for their poor quarters?
Well, because they're live service games. You know, you got to make more.
Like Foam Stars.
Yeah, like fucking Foam Stars. What are you doing?
I was interested in playing that game until they announced there was AI artwork in it, and then even as a free giveaway on PlayStation Plus, I was like, no, I'm good.
Apparently, the AI artwork is people have learned it's in the album art
like,
of the OSTs.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
can
I know.
just look
And
at them, you're like, yeah, that was AI art.
And I'm still not giving that game any kind of support, even if that's the level of AI involved.
I just wasn't giving it because it's Square Enix. It looked terrible.
Yeah.
You buy every Final Fantasy!
Yeah, because those are the good ones. And actually, I don't
And
buy
every
every
Kingdom
Final
Hearts.
Fantasy.
Okay, no, not every Kingdom Hearts.
No, you can't
That's a lot
buy
of
every Kingdom Hearts.
No.
I'm not one of those weirdos.
I literally have friends that are going back through the Kingdom Hearts, and I ask why.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is really good.
Oh no, it is. But to go through 1 and Chain of Memories.
Oh, Chain of Memories is not
and just
very good.
yeah.
Listen, I played 300 whatever over 2 days.
Yeah. Okay. But if it's just Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm like, yeah, it's awesome. Do that. That's fun. Don't do the rest of them.
Yeah, just play 1, 2. Watch like a video about
That's
what
the end of the
happened.
story.
Watch what happened in the PSP game. You get to see about all the characters. You know about Xehanort and the darkness, but also
Xehanort's real name?
I don't know.
I think it is
Yeah, like
Xehanort.
But wait, no, but there's an X in it.
No, there's several Xehanorts.
Xehanort's not a nobody, so
Yeah.
the X doesn't mean anything. He just has an X in his name, which means that
That's
nobody
Xemnas.
Xehanort would have 2 X. Yeah,
Xemnas is the
X's.
Yeah. See, okay, look, I've read this.
Xemnas is Ansem's nobody.
No, his Heartless is Ansem, and his nobody is Xemnas.
Xemnas.
Wait. Xehanort is Ansem?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, so why does his things get their own custom names?
Because he's Xehanort.
Yeah.
He has the darkness,
No.
Drew.
No,
Listen,
Riku
we
has
just said the game was fun. We didn't say it was smart.
No, there are 2 darknesses in Kingdom Hearts. There's darkness capitalized, and then there's darkness lowercase.
Okay. Yeah, there actually is. I got it.
You have to be specific on which darkness you're talking about.
There's like the darkness you talk about, and then there's actual
The darkness.
darkness.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Then there's the unversed. That's in
gosh.
that fucking whatever game. What was it?
Every enemy type is like different too, because you have heartless, and then you have nobodies, and then you have dreams, and then you have like
the
2
Dream
other
Eaters.
enemy. Yeah,
Yeah.
dreamers, and then there's 2 other enemy types.
Yeah,
but they
it's
all
like,
kind of look the same.
yeah. There's the yeah, it was God, what the hell was that? Is that Birth by Sleep?
I think it's Birth by Sleep.
Yeah, that's the PSP one. That's where you get the unversed. Which is like the proto Heartless.
So dumb.
Yeah, man. Kingdom Hearts sucks. I love it.
Yeah.
It's stupid. I love it.
They just had no editor involved in the series.
No.
It's one guy. What do you expect?
Yeah,
I know. But even then, it's worse than that because it's one guy just like stream of consciousness. There's no like Bible for the series.
No, there's
before
not.
It started.
There's
It's just we're doing this.
It's Tetsu
and now we're doing
Nomura's
this,
just
and now we're
dream.
doing this.
Tetsu Nomura, like, he got high and went to Disney World, and then at the end he wrote Kingdom Hearts.
yeah.
Like, he's like, and then Xemnas got Xehanorted by Donald and Goofy are there. King Mickey was there. I saw him. And he told me about the darkness. He told me about the darkness.
Oh, hold on a second. I'm getting some news that's very important specifically to me.
What's that?
They're doing a Battlefront remake.
Yeah, they are. They're putting new levels.
Oh my god.
Yeah, good. Star Wars Battlefront 2 has like a Jabba's Palace level, and you can drop down into the Rancor pit. I saw that on the Nintendo thing today.
Oh man,
Looks
I
pretty
love
cool.
this so much.
Did you watch the Borderlands movie trailer?
No.
I did. I think the cast is too old.
I agree with that.
They're all like, but then as I'm gonna give.
Is it supposed to be Borderlands 2 or is it supposed to be
Borderlands 1? And I will give this to
Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
I will give credit to Mr. Skeleton at Mighty Kraken on Twitter, who responded, "It fits that the cast is so old because it's coming out way after Borderlands was popular."
Yeah.
So it's like
it's literally coming out at the point where no one cares about Borderlands.
Yeah, like I don't care. I also think it's dumb that Jack Black is the voice of Claptrap because he already has a voice actor.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has a very good voice actor.
Yeah, like that's icon. That's literally the icon of the series.
Kevin, I hate to tell you this, but there's a little movie called the Super Mario movie.
Well, I thought it was bad there too. I thought okay. I am of the firm stance when something has an established voice actor, you just use that.
Yeah.
You just use it.
Wait,
I don't know.
yeah.
Borderlands is weird to me, where I understand it was supposedly a big deal, but all that ever seemed to me to mean was they took out a lot of like video game ad space out, like. But I never actually knew anyone who was playing Borderlands.
Oh, listen, I'll stand by it. Borderlands 2 is pretty good.
I liked Borderlands 1. I played Borderlands 1, 2, and 3. And I thought they were okay games. But
Yeah.
I did not think
like amazing, but
they're
good.
not like the incredible. I'm not like, oh man, Borderlands. I'm not watching Borderlands. Okay, I'm not watching Borderlands lore videos. That's how you know I'm into something. Is will I watch the lore YouTube video? Like how I get excited every time Luton puts a video because I go, oh boy, we going to sleep tonight, good tonight, boys. I'm gonna turn on him talking about Belisarius Call, and I'm gonna get conked out. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Nothing puts me to sleep better than like listening to lore videos before bed. It's really nice. I mean that with the fullest praise I could ever give. But yeah, I don't know. It's just the Borderlands movie looks kind of cringe and kind of like 10 years too late. I feel like if this was 2014, you'd be like, okay. Be like, all right, I get that. Borderlands. I think Borderlands had that problem where the first one had like a sense of like kind of zany, let's just say Rick and Morty humor. And just like Rick and Morty, they said, oh, people really like this. Let's amp it up by 10,000%.
Mm-hmm.
And the result
Let's
was
make it more annoying.
no, we don't. No, you don't understand. It was like you put a little bit of the Cajun spice in there, and then said people love this Cajun spice, and you just dumped the entire thing on it. You're like, no, it's not what I want.
And then they're just over there eating the salt and saying, "Oh,
Yeah.
oh, it's so good. It's so good. You're not smart enough to understand how good
see?
the salt is."
The Pal's fries are good because they put the seasoning salt on it. And then the dumb masses are just like, but if I just eat the seasoning salt plain, it's even better.
Yeah, it's just as delicious, right?
Oh, so good. And it's like, no, that's disgusting. That's horrible. No, you don't want to do that. And they're like, I love it so much. I'm gonna buy four copies of Borderlands.
It's funny. It made me laugh.
It made me laugh. He say naughty word.
This is. It might as well be. What is it called? The Killzone movie, or they're finally making the Gears of War movie,
or like the Uncharted movie. Yeah, I think Gears of War is like.
Oh yeah, it's made from the people that made the Uncharted movie.
Yeah,
so,
that makes sense.
You know the level of quality.
Listen, video games are big now. Finally, Genius Kojumbo is getting to make his movie.
Yeah.
Randy Pitchford needed more grease, so he had to get into Hollywood. Video games was not greasy enough.
Listen, 2K was already making enough money with Madden and
no, they don't do Madden.
It's NBA.
They do NBA,
NBA and
GTA.
GTA.
Yeah, that's 2K. But Gearbox isn't even owned by 2K anymore. That was part of the Embracer Group, where the Embracer Group bought everything, tried to sell to the Saudis, and the Saudis said no. And now they're
we don't want that.
We don't want this.
Oh,
we don't want this at all.
We don't want it. We were trying to get it to sell to you.
Yeah, we had our genius scam of if we bought all these video game companies for $10 million and then sold them for $50 million, we'd profit. And then they didn't buy it, so now I have all these video game companies. We don't know what to do.
Oh yeah, they do. Start laying people
off. Start
Yeah.
laying people off. It's also.
Sorry, look, we only gained like 10% more money than we did last year, so we gotta lay some people off.
Lay people off. Everyone must.
We didn't gain 50% more money than we did last year.
According to, God, I forgot his name. I'll have it a blanking. It's one of the. I think it's Danny O'Dwyer. Yeah, he was saying like that the game developer thing. Everyone was just saying survive 2024. That's it. That's the plan in video game. Oh, I'm gonna give the preview. The preview is next week, next Tuesday. We'll have seen the Pokemon thing.
Oh yeah.
And man, I'm gonna be upset about that. Oh, I'm excited. I'm gonna be so pissed off. It's gonna be so nothing. They're gonna just announce like a Pokemon Gen 5 remake that does nothing. And then I'll be like, why would I even buy this? I have the game in my DS right now.
But you don't have it on Switch, Kevin.
Yeah, it's like I don't have it on a portable console, but now I can get it.
Get ready for Black and White 3.
Oh, that would actually be something.
I know, that would be cool.
See, that's the problem. Like, there were Diamond and Pearl remakes. They didn't include the stuff from Platinum in there. So basically, you got, like, the base edition.
Boo.
It's like if you remade a Red and Blue and then you didn't put any of the things from Yellow in there. You're like, what are you even doing?
What's the point?
We didn't.
What if we just didn't? Pokemon just aggravates me. Because it's...
Well, yeah, Kevin, you're almost 40 years old. You're too old for Pokemon.
No, it's not that.
Yeah, that's it, Kevin.
But the games itself are bad.
You're old enough for young Sheldon now. That's what your life is.
Fortnite.
This is what getting old is, Kevin.
No, because Fortnite is for the children, but I can look at Fortnite and say, well, yeah, but they're getting, like, a game that functions, that runs at 60 frames per second, and then I look at Pokemon.
Kids love Pokemon. Kids love Pokemon. They don't care about frame rates. Kids like Pokemon.
That made me really sad. Because I was like, no, Drew. I was going to argue that the kids love the frame rates. But I had to be honest. No, they don't.
They don't care.
They don't care. That's why I was just... I'm hearing in my head the sad song.
Kevin?
What?
You know what has consistent frame rates, Kevin?
What was that?
Young Sheldon.
It does.
That's why you get to watch Young Sheldon.
That's true. League of Legends has... No, I can't even play that. I can't play that much League of Legends because it hurts my hands.
Yep.
My hands have been doing a lot better since I got the vertical mouse.
All right.
I haven't had the searing wrist pain. It's a combination of the vertical mouse, and I don't play video games for more than, I don't know, 2 hours at a time, and even then I'm taking breaks. And that's really improved like my wrist health.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna. That's what you have to do when you're an old man.
Yep. That's why you don't play Pokemon anymore, Kevin.
Yeah, I don't play Pokemon because I was gonna say that I heard like in my head the sad soundtrack of Hunter x Hunter music as I was describing previously how Pokemon Unite made me really upset because it was children playing it and they weren't doing the objectives. And I'm like, oh no, I set myself up for Drew's fatal flaw. Like Columbo Drew is just saying one more thing.
Yeah.
When you was talking about, I don't know, Video games, they make me, they're pretty fun, but they can get really frustrating. What about that Pokemon Unite? What was the reason why it was so angry? It upset you so much? Who was the audience of it? If you could tell me just one more time. And then I go, oh no, he got me.
I'm sorry, you're saying this while the Kingdom of Predators is just playing?
Yep, it's just playing. It's over.
It's okay, Kevin. They made a Pokemon for your age group too. It's called Pal World.
Later days.
I hope you love Ark Survival.
I don't. Later days. I'm closing it. Bye.